This is the Degenerate Nation podcast. I am in bed with my cat in my underwear, and I am flying solo tonight. My cat's about to leave me, of course, but I locked her in the room, or I didn't lock it, I closed her in the room. I took a shower for the first time in many days, and even though I've been working every day with children, I've decided to sleep instead of shower, and today I did both, so I'm very proud of myself, in addition to going downtown and place my mini bets for the footballs. I once went about probably a week or so without showering in college, and back when I was probably stinkier. I just didn't have any clean clothes. I didn't want to wash anything. I was a slob. I was not mentally fit for school or anything at the time. And I was just a piece of shit slob. And so I didn't shower. And I was a freshman. Fresh, not very fresh. I actually went to when I went to in the cafeteria, and my friend was like, "I'll give you $100 if you go a whole month." And you can get a lot of like whatever beer or whatever for $100 in college. So I was like, I actually thought about it. That's pathetic. I actually thought about not showering for that long. I probably would have smelled so fucking bad. No, Kitty. Kitty wants out, but I'm not done yet. Unacceptable. Kitty will not leave my sight. I feel like I'm talking into the beautiful, sweet void. I miss cyber sex. I mean, the days of cyber sex on your computer, college and high school, probably cybered with many a 45-year-old man posing as a 19-year-old girl or a 17-year-old girl if I was in high school and stuff. The old teen rooms, I'm pretty sure most of the people in those rooms were not teens at all. But whatever got me off, right? I don't understand why someone would pose as a young, wet teen or whatever. But I remember the days of just logging in and like talking about your boxer shorts that you were wearing and like how you had a hard cock, and it was like there was this one. It wasn't even AOL. It was something like even more primitive than that. But there's it like showed all the messages, like the hey, what's going on in the public forum message, and it just like fucking strip trolling for ass, for 45-year-old man ass basically. But I'm like, hey, I got a hard cock and like I'm really horny right now. It's like, and then you weren't the only one that did it. Like, and then I think on some level, somewhere on the line, I realized like maybe there's a different approach to this. Maybe there's a different way to, put out that message, get to know somebody and then turn it gradually into a sex fest. So I feel like I got like hooked on that type of behavior, and it bled over into college, and I wasn't like chasing holes. I was chasing like chats. No, Kitty. I'm gonna lose my train of thought. I'm not happy about that. Not happy. No. I wish I had like a cat in college or something, or a dog, because I needed a companionship, to be honest. Like, it's a lonely place when you're away from your family and you're a family-oriented person, and it's the first time you're like, have to do everything yourself. And I just wasn't prepared for any of that. With my illness, I wasn't aware of my illness then. I just thought I was a piece of shit, or just like a loser or something. And it wasn't the case at all. I'm sure a lot of people struggled in college and thereafter and before with their anything from hygiene to fucking relationships to going to class. And really, I had no business being in college because I don't use my degree. I don't really have any business doing. But I went, and I'm proud that I finished, given all my struggles. I'm very proud that I finished, and I went to a great school. But did I need to go there? No. But I'll take it. And today I was working with one of the kids, little bastards in third grade, and not bastard, little poor bastard, I should say, because he has what I deem to be signs of major anxiety, because he was freaking out about a math assignment. And it was it's just some online work. I guess you had to reach a certain score before you were finished with it, apparently, which I didn't really believe, because I was just no, just sign out of the fucking thing and go to your next class, or it's called synchronous and asynchronous work. And asynchronous means you're on your own with PowerPoints and various other worksheets and stuff like that, interactive worksheets. And synchronous means you're listening to your teacher and interacting with your teacher and your fellow classmates, I should say. But this kid was just basically crying about his math, and he's in third grade. And he later cried about a story that the teacher read or something, or was telling about a duck or something. He tells me oh, animals really get to me. And I was it's cool to be emotional, man. Don't worry about that at all. But with your math, dude, it's just third grade math. You're gonna be all right. We're gonna end up talking to his parents, I guess, because someone needs to be aware that this shit is not the end of the world in the third fucking grade. And that just makes me sad and kind of scared for him, because there's all these challenges we go through in life that are a lot smaller than we think they are. They're actually insignificant along the grand scheme of things. And you know what? It's among those. Any fucking thing you go through in third grade that's not a death of a family member or a divorce or of a family member or anything like that. It's just a fucking math problem. I was like that. Oh, not as much of a pussy, but I was intense about schoolwork and stuff like that, and just wanting to do the best, be the best at everything. But I've taken actions in my life to try to go down that road and really aim high on things, or look at this fucking useless talking into the void streak. It's over 200 days, but I'm doing it. And there's part of me that's what the fuck are you doing? Just go to sleep. Your people bailed on you again. They don't give a fuck. So why should you? But I do. And so I get this kid, and I feel for him, and I'm going to set my sights on giving him to lighten up a little bit, but without shedding any of that drive. It's just he needs to refocus on hey, the learning is what matters, not the getting the grades and this and that, because then you know shit, and knowing shit is fucking cool. Okay, I'm going to let this cat out. You can reach me at degeneratenation@gmail.com, Facebook, Degenerate Nation Podcast, or Degenerate Nation, Twitter, Degenerate Show, or Instagram. Promise we'll update it again. Degenerate Nation Podcast on Instagram. And if you want to help me teach America, the youths of America a little better with more comfortably, why don't you donate to the podcast? Degenerate Nation on Patreon.com. That's Patreon.com/Degenerate Nation. Every little bit helps. We're going to have a calendar out for our sexiness for in the beginning of the year. And right now our top Patreon is $13 a month. And he or she, we will not disclose any information about the Patreon, because you are top secret unless you don't want to be. They're going to get a calendar unless you beat them. So beat them. Degenerate Nation on Patreon.com. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed listening to this debate counter-programming and my cat crying in the background. I could go change her shitter box, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I'm fucking tired and I'm in charge, motherfuckers. Not really, but... Okay, bye.